Number 1. Jordan is known as one of the best players, one of the fastest players in the world. While this, Mimox didn't train the last month, so Jordan is a favorite in this match.
Can you tell us something about the map?
Yeah, Arabia is a map without many landscape. There are just some trees, but no hills. So it's very open and good for rushes.
Is that the reason why they both picked the same civilization?
Yeah, the Huns are the most, is the best civilization for this map, because they have good cavalry. Also, you don't have to build houses. That's good for such matches.
Now, could you explain what's going on right now? Like about the starting position, probably?
Yeah, we can see the town center of the blue player. First, you have to hunt the sheep, because you have to gather the food to go to the next age. Also, we can see a scout, because he has to scout the map to know where the enemy is.
So, okay, what would be the basic strategy in Arabia? I mean, you said they both have strong cavalries.
Yeah.
So are they both like trying to get them as soon as possible, or what's the strategy like?
The build order is first to train 6 villagers to gather food. Then you go firstly to wood, because wood is important to build buildings and also later to train the units. After that you start hunting. I think we can see it in some seconds.
Right, so I think there are different kinds of animals you can hunt, like sheep and boars and stuff like that. What's the difference between them?
The difference is the time you have to gather it. For example, berries are very slow to gather, and in opposite of it, a boar like this we can see are very fast to gather. So you have to go to boar as fast as possible.
Also, what's he doing now? Like he's luring the boar to his town center?
Yeah, he shoots at the boar, so the boar attacks the villager and follow him to the town center. There you can kill the boar with all your villagers.
Ah, okay.
Because when he kills the boar, where he stands, the gather time would be too long.
Mm-hmm. So I've just seen that the two scouts have discovered each other.
Yeah, they saw each other and they fight against each other. Because when you lose your scout, you have nearly no chance to win the match.
Is that because you have to find the resources, because the maps are random all the time? Or?
Yeah, they are random, in opposite to, for example, StarCraft. But much more important is to know what the enemy does, what buildings he built, what unit he train. And for that you need your scout.
Okay, so when do you think is the action going to start? How long does it usually take until the first combat begins?
And opposite to StarCraft, it's a very slow game. The first 10 minutes in the game you build up and train your villagers and go to the next age. But when you are in feudal age, the action starts and because you can build much more units. And then the fight begins.
Okay, and how long does the game usually take?
Usually a game takes about 30 or 40 minutes. But in this game Jordan is a clearly favorite, so it should be shorter.
But you're actually saying that he's like delivering a beatdown to the Italian player.
Yeah. Normally when both players are as good as the other one, it could take 1 hour. So there's a time limit about 1 hour. But this game should be short.
So, like, most players are satisfied with the time limit of 60 minutes, or is it like, have there been players complaining about the time limit? Did they say, oh, it's not enough time to finish our games properly, or did they say it's okay?
1 hour is okay, but in most qualifiers there were a time limit from 40 minutes, and so many players had a problem with this, because most matches were decided because of the point.
Okay. So, how is it in tournaments? Usually do you play best of 3 or do you just play one game?
Normally in tournaments you play best of 3 because there are random maps, and so sometimes the spots are very bad for the players and there's no chance to win also when they are the better ones. So you play best of 3 so that really the better one wins. But in this tournament it's just best of 1.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they don't have that much time here in the tournament, so...
Yeah, they have to play very many games in just some days, less days, few days.
So can you tell us something about the details of the strategy the blue player is like doing right now already? Or
Yeah, you can see he is building farms. Farms are very good to gather food because first you can gather food very fast, and second it's constant. You don't have to hunt or to go to the berries, but you can gather food the whole time. But you have to rebuild the farms when they're empty. There are just 300 food you can gather.
So if I see it right, he's like hunting animals and gathering food from farms right now, so
Yeah.
he gets a lot of food.
Yeah, you start to hunt because when you want to build farms, you need wood, and so you have first gather much food.
Okay, as I see it, we only see the vision of the blue player. Did he discover the enemy space already? Can you see that?
I can't see it yet because in Age of Kings there's no observer mode, so you can just see that was one player see.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But I think he would find him in just some minutes.
Who is this player right now? Is this the Italian player or the other one?
Oh, I can't see from here, but I think it's the Italian player. Yeah, the Italian player.
Okay.
There you can see the scout of Jordan, so we know that he found the base of Mimox.
So he's trying to find out a strategy right now and trying to counter it.
Yeah. Here you can see the first barrack, and now we hear that Mimox has gone to the second age, the feudal age.
Oh, I see.
Now the battle will start. Oh, you can see the powered base of Jordan, the Taiwan player, is really near the base of Mimox. So
he's at the building on the left side of the screen.
Yeah, because he built a barracks, and now he will build an archery range and also a stable.
Oh,
so he can build the three main units in feudal age: the skirmishers, the scouts, and the spearmen. The basic thing is that the spearman beats the scout beats the skirmisher, and the skirmisher beats the spearman. So you need many micromanagement to win a battle. Here we can see the first skirmishers, which attacks the villagers of Mimox.
Oh, I see. So, is it normal in Age of Kings to build like your buildings almost inside the enemy's base?
1 year ago it was normal, but today it's not normal. It's better to build your powered base near your base so the enemy can't destroy it. More normal is to wall the buildings, so the enemy can't build own units because they can't go out.
Okay.
And here we can see that Jordan is really better because he attacks the base of the enemy right now.
So who do you think is going to win this short battle at the beginning? Will the Italian player die instantly, or will he be able to defend that?
In the second age, you can't destroy the town center or the buildings of the enemy, so you can't really destroy the enemy in the second age. First and third age with rams or siege rams you can destroy it really, but it's important to attack the enemy so he can't build up his economy.
Okay, I see.
And so he can't build more units. Here you can see a watchtower. It's good for defense, but it's also very expensive, and it means you can just build one of it.
Okay.
And here we can see that there are just less troops of Mimox and much more of Jordan.
How many units does Mimox have at the moment? What's that?
The units which throw the spears are skirmishers. They're good, first good against archers and second good against spearmen.
Okay.
But
and they die to artillery, or what's
no,
their weakness?
The counter units are scouts, and also I think Jordan has a stable, so he can build many scouts.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
Against this, Mimox had to train a spearman, but he didn't. I think didn't yet. Here we can see that Jordan built an archery tower for himself near the town center of Mimox, so he can destroy his economy easily.
Also, he's building a tower to kill his workers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so he can't build farms near his town center.
Yeah.
And when he don't build his farms near the town center, Jordan easily could kill his villagers.
Okay.
Because when you build it near the town center, the villagers can go into the town center, and so there they are safe.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Looks
there.
really bad for Mimos right now.
Yeah, I think the game is over in some minutes.
That is quite a beatdown there.
Yeah,
You didn't have a chance, basically.
Yeah, I think so. You can see the scouts there, but you can't see any spearmen from Mimox.
So this IamJordan is one of the best players in the world then?
Yeah, he's one of the best players in Chinese Taipei, and Chinese Taipei are some of the best players in the world. But I don't think that he is the favorite to make this tournament.
So who would that be then?
The favorite is Halen from Japan, because now he's one of the best players in the world. And the champion who was 2 or 3 years the champion of the world, Archkoven, he's at the army now for 2 years.
He can't play anymore.
Yeah,
That's
so he
really
can't
sad,
play.
actually.
So now we will see who is the best now. Some seconds ago, Mimox makes a mistake to send his troops away from his town center, and so Jordan could easily destroy many of his soldiers.
Oh, I see.
But I can't see that he built much more units. I think his economy is too bad.
So what is he trying to do right now? Is he just waiting until it's death, or is he just trying to
when you don't build units, it is possible to go to the next age, because when you first in the next age, you have better units, and so you perhaps can beat the enemy. But it's very hard when you're under attack. So I don't think that he would do it. And he built more towers, you can see there. So when he tells near the base of the enemy, he can't build up an economy.
Yeah,
So he can't build more units.
Okay. He's pretty much contained now.
Oh, and now you can see that nearly the whole army of Mimox is destroyed. And now he tried to destroy the tower with his villagers, because villagers are good against buildings.
And that's like a desperate move, isn't it?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
already lost, basically.
Yeah, I don't think that is the chance. And he's also very less villagers for this time. But I think he could destroy the tower, but it didn't happen. Yeah, now he didn't have any units anymore. just some villagers.
But he still has his town center, which is pretty good at defense, isn't it?
Yeah, but when you just have your town center and some villagers, you can't make much food, because in Age of Kings you need very many villagers. After half
How
an
many
hour,
are these then?
after half an hour, you normally have 130 villagers.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's very hard to control your economy, but so you can build very much units.
I see. Okay.
But without the economy, you can't build anything. But I think Jordan don't try to risk an open attack, because when you do this, you risk all his troops, and so it's possible that you lose.
Has he just built a wall right there?
Yeah, so Mimos try to build this wall, because so he can't attack him. Because
there's still a hole in the wall.
yeah, but when he goes there, he could put in his villagers in the town center, and then the town center attacks the troops.
And it's really killing the troops.
Yeah,
fast.
it is really killing the troops fast. And on the other side, there's a tower, and at the third side, there's a forest, so he can't really attack him now.
I see. Okay.
But I think in some ways he should be castle. Castle age is the third age, and so he has siege weapon and can destroy him easily.
Right. Okay.
But
And so like Mimox is far away from castle still.
yeah, he's not enough economy, not enough food. And here you can see that Mimox tried to build another wall, but he can't do it, because he is under attack of Dawn. So there's a good place to attack him. The last place you can attack him without risk.
What's that like? Is this cavalry or is it scouts?
Yeah, they're scouts. Because Mimos has much skirmishers, so Jordan has to train much scouts to beat them. And now we can see some spearmen of Mimos who kill the scouts, but they are killed by the skirmishers very fast.
Alright.
Mimos often use his villagers to attack the army, but it's not very effective because
Because
then
of economy actually.
yeah, we can't fight very good. Oh, now I think he can build his wall. And
Why doesn't he just give up? I mean, he knows that he has lost by now, doesn't he?
he can give up, but there are always games which changes at the end of the game.
Really? Or do you think there's a chance that he turns the game around?
No, I don't think, but it's possible. It's every time it's possible.
Okay, that's quite cool.
Perhaps John makes a great mistake. Perhaps he ran into the town center and lost all his units. And it's always possible.
Yes, okay.
But I don't think that John will do this. And also I think Mimox is very much more nervous than John, because John often play in front of people.
Yeah, you could tell before the match that Mimox was really, really nervous actually.
Yeah.
So, like, these walls, are they really hard to destroy with units?
No, the walls are just made of wood, and so you can destroy with some units fast. They're also stone walls, but they're very expensive, and it takes much time to build them, so you won't
So
do
no
it.
one really builds them, basically.
Just in the later age perhaps. And now we can see that John killed most of the villagers of Mimox,
Yeah.
and also destroys the wall. But Mimox don't want to be defeated now. And I think John should be in castle in some moments because he don't build new units.
Okay. So does it mean like you have to save a lot of money to get into the next stage? It's
Yeah.
really expensive.
When you're not under attack, the economy is so good that you can build everything. So you have to attack the enemy economy and be careful that your economy is not attacked. So one of a good strategy is when you're under attack, you have to attack the enemy economy, so you can't build more units and send his troops back.
Yes, okay.
Oh, here we can see that he built more army buildings. So I think he's going in the next age, because he's building stables to build knights. Because against knights you can't do anything with your feudal units.
So who's that now? Is it that Mimox building the knights?
These are John's buildings.
Oh, I see, okay.
Also, he's building more towers to defend his buildings.
Okay.
But I don't think that Mimox can attack his buildings. No, here we can see some of Mimox's scouts in the base of John. Is just like I say 1 moment ago, that you have to attack the enemy economy.
So is he sending his army back now?
Yeah. No, I don't think, because there are just some scouts and you can build new units in the space.
Yeah.
That should be enough. But I think it needs some seconds till he sends them there. We can see that John built much gold. That's important when you are castle to build knights or siege weapons.
And there's a fourth age as well, feudal age, or what is it? Imperial age.
Imperial age is possible, but normal on Arabia in one-on-one you never reach this age.
So because it's really expensive to go to the age.
Not expensive, but it's not important to go there when you don't make one game. It's you normally go just in team games 4-on-4 or 3-on-3 in the Imperial age.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Or when when one opponent is as good as the other, and the game is very long.
So when they like trying to beat each other with knives.
Yeah.
Okay.
But normally in Castle Age the game is decided. And when one player is really much better than the other, perhaps in Castle Age.
Okay.
But I think Mimos has a bigger army now, and because John is building his castle troops.
Does this mean that he could like counter-attack right now? Or is Jordan too well defended?
I think Jordan is now not well defended because he thinks Mimox can't attack him, but in some minutes he could have some defender troops. And when he has knights, he could destroy the base of Mimox, and so yeah. Now we can see that John is in the castle age, and we can see that he's building knights.
Oh, alright, okay.
Yeah, now there's a good game, and John wins clearly.
I see, okay.
굉장히 압박하면서 미켈리 카솔리 선수